Good morning, good morning, good morning. The evil that lurks in Mexico. These drug cartels, these punks, these evil enforcers of devastation, murder, and mayhem, all in the name of greed, power, intimidation, decapitation, and total murder. These are what the drug cartels, the drug lords of Mexico have become. I'm Paul Begley, and I'm exposing evil this week. Well, yesterday, Sunday, October 24th, there was 3 different incidents in Mexico. At a birthday party, 14 people were mowed down by in a drug cartel hit. A payback murdering, but not just go murdering the person that maybe they had to beef with. No, just mow down everybody, anybody they can hit. 14 people died at a birthday party on a Sunday afternoon in Mexico. And while that was happening, and they laid up, and they ended up putting all these bodies in these coffins in the funeral home, that evening. That same afternoon, there was 2 women and a young boy caught in a crossfire of a drug cartel's turf battle, killing both the women and the little boy. That happened in the northern part of northern part of Mexico, near the California border. And then, same time that was going on in Tijuana, just across the border from San Diego. 13 people were being murdered, mowed down by, again, these punks, these cowards, these drug cartels. They killed 13 people who were at a drug rehab clinic trying to get help for their addictions and their problems. They were murdered, 13 of them. Again, another payback murder. But take everybody out with them. There's evil that's lurking not only on the Mexico side with the corruption and the Mexican soldiers and the Mexican drug enforcement agencies. I mean, I'm not blaming President Felipe Calderon, who declared the war on drugs and is doing everything he can. But there's been almost 29,000 people murdered in Mexico since Felipe Calderon took the presidency in 2006. And in America, the evil demon presence of drug distribution in America is at an all-time high. We've got corruption in the federal government, corruption in Washington, the corruption in the DEA, corruption in the FBI, corruption in the CIA, and everywhere else that they can help spread this drugs across America. We've got our own drug lords and our own cartels, our own pill pushers, and our own punks that walk the streets and sell crack and sell all kinds of different drugs on the corners of every major city in America. We have become a nation addicted and possessed with such an evil spiritual presence of drugs that we can't get up in the morning without a pill, and we can't go to bed at night without one. We are consumed in it, and we are destroying our moral fiber. Our family structures have been ripped apart. We have a 54% of divorce rate, and we have an economic ruin, and a lot of it, not all of it, because we've got corruption in politics that have sold out our jobs all across the world. But a lot of the family fiber that's falling apart is being caused by this drug addictions, whether it's heroin, cocaine, crack cocaine, meth, crystal meth, marijuana, alcohol, methadone, prescription drugs, all kinds of stuff that's causing. I'm Paul Begley. I'm exposing evil. Let me just read to you from the Associate. No, this is from Reuters. Okay, this is from Reuters. In Mexico, families mourned on Sunday afternoon as the victims of one of Mexico's worst shootings, weeping over open coffins of teenagers as young as 14 years old, as residents expressed outrage of the surging violence as 14 family members were mowed down during a birthday party in Mexico. This can't be happening today, said some of those that were family members of the victims killed. Tomorrow, who will be next? While this was going on in Tijuana, Mexico, just across the border from San Diego, suspected drug gang hitmen shot and killed 13 more people at a drug rehab clinic on Sunday afternoon as the local police were investigating what happened. And then in the northern part of California, 2 women and a teenage boy died Sunday afternoon being caught in the crossfire as rival drug cartels began shooting at each other in the streets in broad daylight there in Mexico. Evil is lurking over the power to possess the drug traffic and distribution and trade from Mexico across the American border. I don't see reality happening. I mean, we could shut the borders down, but we refuse. We refuse to stand up, lock it down. I mean, we can take over countries. We can put men on the moon. We can send submarines to the bottom. We can raise the Titanic almost, but we can't stop the continual influx of illegal aliens and drugs. So I'm saying there's evil in the world, and there must be stopped. I'm Paul Begley, and we have to put an end to the murder and the mayhem and the maliciousness of the Mexican drug cartels. They're nothing but a bunch of punks. I'm Paul Begley.